Thinking of upgrading your gaming rig but stuck choosing the right processor? Stick around. We're breaking down the best gaming CPUs right now, from entry-level to absolute beasts. Kicking things off at the bottom of our list is the Ryzen 5 9600X. Now don't let bottom fool you, this chip is still very capable, especially for gamers on a tighter budget. It's got a strong boost clock and runs efficiently at 65 watts, making it a solid pick for anyone looking to get solid gaming performance without going all in on a high-end build. Performance-wise, it holds up well for single-threaded tasks, which means it can deliver high frame rates in most modern titles. Plus, it supports DDR5 and PCIe 5, giving it a future-proof edge for those planning to upgrade components later on. But once you start doing things like streaming while gaming or running heavy workloads, those 6 cores can start to feel a bit cramped compared to the rest of the lineup. And that's really the catch. If you're a multitasker or someone who likes to keep a bunch of programs running alongside your games, this chip might start to sweat. Compared to the CPUs we'll see next, it just doesn't have the core count or multitasking headroom to keep up comfortably under pressure. That said, if you're building a budget-friendly gaming PC and don't plan on streaming or editing videos in the background, this CPU absolutely gets the job done. It's ideal for casual and competitive gamers who want solid frame rates without spending extra. And hey, I've dropped links to all the processors in this video at the best prices right down in the description, so check those out if something catches your eye. Next up is the Ryzen 7 9700X, a step up in power and versatility. This one brings 8 cores to the table, which gives it way more breathing room than the 9600X when it comes to multitasking, background apps, or light content creation. And with a higher boost clock, it also handles gaming better across the board. Compared to the previous chip, the 9700X feels snappier and more capable in demanding games, or when juggling multiple apps. It's still incredibly power efficient at 65 watts, and thanks to the AM5 platform, you're getting access to DDR5 and PCIe 5 as well, just like with the 9600X. The real difference comes down to those extra cores and smoother performance under pressure. However, it's not all perfect. For one, the price jump might not feel justified if you're only focused on gaming. And it doesn't feature AMD's 3D V-Cache, which makes a pretty big difference in some titles. If all you care about is raw gaming performance, you'll see better results from other CPUs in this lineup, especially as we get into the top 3. Still, this CPU is a sweet middle ground. It's perfect for gamers who dabble in light streaming or occasional content creation, but don't need top-tier multitasking power. If you're looking for a solid performer with modern features and efficient power use, this one's for you. And if you're enjoying this breakdown, be sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel out a ton. Taking the middle spot on our list is the Intel Core i7-13700K. This chip is one of the best all-around performers you can get for gaming and multitasking alike. It brings a massive 16 core count to the table, with 8 high-performance cores and 8 efficiency cores, making it incredibly capable whether you're gaming, streaming, or doing both at once. Its 5.4 GHz boost clock ensures great single-threaded speed, so high frame rates in modern titles are a given. Plus, it's unlocked, so you can overclock it for even more performance if you've got the cooling to back it up. It also supports both DDR4 and DDR5, which gives you flexibility in how you build or upgrade your system. Now, here's the catch. This thing runs hot and draws a lot of power, especially when it ramps up under load. You're going to need a strong cooler and probably a higher-end motherboard to get the most out of it. So while it's excellent on performance, it can push your build budget higher when you factor in the supporting components. If you're serious about gaming but also want the flexibility to stream, edit videos, or multitask heavily without any hiccups, this is a powerhouse that balances performance and price really well. Coming in just shy of the top spot is the Ryzen 7 9800X 3D, the go-to CPU for pure gaming enthusiasts. This chip features AMD's 3D V-Cache tech, which stacks on extra L3 cache to massively boost gaming performance. In titles like shooters or racing sims where latency matters, this thing pulls ahead of almost everything else on the market. The 104MB cache is the star here, giving it a significant edge in frame rates, especially at 1080p and 1440p, where your CPU matters most. It also runs at a modest 120 watts and supports DDR5, PCIe 5, and overclocking. If gaming is your top priority, especially competitive gaming, this is easily one of the best choices around. Of course, it's not as versatile as the top-tier CPUs. While it handles multitasking well enough, it doesn't match higher core chips in productivity or heavy background workloads. And the price? Well, it's not cheap, especially when you factor in the platform cost for AM5 and DDR5 memory. Still, if you're building a rig for maximum FPS and smooth gaming, and you're not doing much else at the same time, this chip is hard to beat. And at the very top of the list, we've got the Intel Core i9-14900K. This chip is a beast. With 24 cores, 8 performance and 16 efficiency, and a max boost clock of 6 GHz, it's the fastest, most capable CPU here, hands down. Whether you're gaming, editing 4K video, or running heavy software, this chip will eat it all for breakfast. It's not just about raw power either. It handles multitasking like a dream, making it perfect for streamers, video editors, or anyone who wants to do it all. And it supports both DDR4 and DDR5, giving you options whether you're upgrading or building new. But make no mistake, this is not a budget chip. It runs hot, draws a ton of power, and demands a top-tier cooler and motherboard to unlock its full potential. If you're not pairing this with other high-end components, you're not getting your money's worth. That said, for serious power users who want the best of the best, there's no topping this one. If you want your system to stay future-proof for years, this is the chip to beat. That wraps up our breakdown of the best gaming CPUs right now. If you're ready to upgrade, check out the links in the description to find these processors at the best prices. And don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you never miss a top-tier tech review.